Greetings, loyal Notice Me Senpai fans. So you may be wondering, why is this intro a bit off? Well, just to put it to the point, this is a recap episode. Nazareth and I have been doing some R&D, and we needed some dedicated time to actually do it. We couldn't do this alongside the normal episode flow, so as a result, we took this week off to do the R&D, which meant recap episode. So here's 15 episodes of some of the best questions that were asked during the course of this season. I hope you enjoy, and we'll resume our regularly scheduled shenanigans as of next week.
Now, I think it's unfair that Ria's Grammary gets to dominate Best Girl Day, seeing as how she already has Ria's de la Muerte. By what object...
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
I am destroying Xeno today.
I'm sorry, that's fucking brilliant! I was too busy thinking about this is the best girl, going through a list of different characters, and then you drop that bombshell, and I'm like, fuck. Sorry. Repeat the question.
Okay. By what objective metric that no one could ever disagree with do we determine who else should be considered best girl, and who would it objectively be?
Oh my god. Okay. So first off, adorableness. How much they want to please that special person in their life. Just a diminished sense of objectification, right? You know, they're not there for the sex appeal. They're there for wholesomeness. You know, the poutability, how much they pout when someone does something for their benefit when they wanted to help themselves. Also, lightability, when they light up when someone does something nice for them, things like that.
Sheer head pat potential.
Exactly, sheer head pat potential. You know, reliability. And basically, this 100% categorizes Raftalia as best girl.
Mr. Xeno no Bobo, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon? It's a trick question, actually, because either way you're wrong, and it's time to go to the Shadow Realm, because you don't have a Millennium item. If you could pick one Millennium item, which do you wish you could control?
Oh, I only know of 3 of them. I don't know how many there are. I kind of feel like there's a 5.
Okay, of the 3 you know, which one? Well, first, which 3 do you know, just to show your horrible knowledge?
Okay, so obviously the puzzle. The Millennium Eye, which Pegasus had, and the Millennium Ring, which Kiba, is that what his name? I can't remember what it is. Bakura? Yep. I'm feeling a Bakura, right? He had. Those are the only 3 I know. I don't even know what special effect the Millennium Ring had, apart from angsty teenager phase. It was like, I personally, I think it did absolutely nothing, and Bakura was just using it as a crutch.
Well, it was like the Millennium Puzzle that brought the spirit of Yami Yugi to Yugi. It brought the spirit of Dark Bakura to Bakura.
Right, but we all know that the true power of the Millennium Puzzle was you get to draw whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, this is true. Okay, but what to you is the special power of the Millennium Eye?
Well, that was being able to see, like, read the mind of the opponent, wasn't it? So it was just like, you know, you'd be able to tell what the other person has because of the knowledge they had. You know, so it's like, it's all fucking cheating. Like, the Millennium Puzzles are just a manner of cheating the game.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. You've got to have some special item that makes you the MacGuffin boss.
What was the ring's power?
Allows its owner to find whatever he seeks, acting like a compass. Also, steals souls or fragments of souls into objects. Technically, that's kind of what the Millennium Eye did as well, because you could stick somebody in a card, like Pegasus did.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with the red eye. There's so many people like, oh my god, you're annoying me now. Just gonna shove
okay,
you
so
in
Nazareth is going into a card.
Exactly.
What is he going to be doing in the card?
Okay, right. Nazareth as a Yu-Gi-Oh card, when you put it into play, it automatically gets like ownership reverse, so it goes into your opponent's board like in play, and then at the end of the person's turn, they lose all their life points.
Ooh.
Because Nazeth has no life.
Well, we already know that. That's nothing new.
I mean, I work with Xeno. Of course I have no life.
Love you!
I just came up with a Millennium item, and I want to share it with you.
Is it the Millennium butt plug?
How dare you? I would not stoop that low. It's this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, that's going in the episode.
I just...
Goodbye, monetization.
Oh, it's time to do it all right.
Fuck. Xeno, I have a short and simple question for you. Why is Tanya, of Saga of Tanya the Evil, the ideal helldiver we should all strive to be?
She can fly. Like, dear God, you know how much easier... Like, we got these piddly little jump packs, right? If they were actual jet packs, fucking Christ.
Think of the democracy we could spread.
We could spread so much managed democracy. 40 minutes to do a mission! Pfft, we would only need fucking 4. Tanya is like the true hero of managed democracy. And if I could, I would spray paint her head on the side of my ship.
Oh my God. Well, you've heard it here, everyone. Tanya is the poster girl for managed democracy.
It's the super evil grin. I'm just gonna say, like, it has to be like the really evilest of grins.
Now gotta Photoshop that in on a Helldiver ship.
You there, JPEG boy.
So being a show that's mostly set in the summer, the second season of the year, My Dress Up Darling has an episode where Marin almost suffers a heat stroke. If you were forced to cosplay in the current temperature, what outfit would you choose and why?
Goblin Slayer 100%, full plate armor, like a moron, baking in that oven with some bacon, just eating the bacon at the same time. It has to be done. Commit. I would choose other shows, but in all honesty, let's face it, they're a lot less practical to make in things. Whereas full plate armor could be foam, or it could be like metal. I could be a weapon of falling on people. Commit.
I do not even want to imagine what you're smelling like.
Bacon.
You'll just die in there.
But bacon.
That answer is in fact incorrect. The correct answer is Guild Girl from Konosuba.
I can't pull that off.
Not with that attitude.
Not with any attitude. I need a bra.
One thing I always find weird about Star Trek is that there seems to be no middle ground when it comes to ground exploration between spaceship and walking, since they really lack any kind of ground vehicles. And so,
are we ignoring Nemesis?
Yes, we're ignoring Nemesis. That does not exist.
Nemesis was a good movie, though.
You are entitled to your opinion. What anime lacks a vehicle that by logic it should have?
The problem is the vast majority of them are teenagers. However, one that is distinctly not a teenager is, and I don't care if this would be like magically powered, is Free Ren Beyond Journey's End. Dear God, they could make that journey in so much less of a time. Because like she wouldn't just be able to just randomly go off and do other shit. Yeah, Free Ren, 100%. Now it's your duty now to get a picture of Cloud Strife that's on the motorcycle and replace Cloud's head with Free Ren's head.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's your legal obligation.
You realize you could just edit that out, right?
And probably will.
You wouldn't do that, otherwise no balls.
We know Nasus. This is too stupid to not do.
Yeah.
True. Xeno, we have a very special, obligatory Food Wars question.
Yeah.
In spirit of the end of year holiday, it's time for a holiday-themed food war. Your opponent is Nasith. All right, gentlemen, what are your recipes? And we will be judging.
Okay. This is super easy, right? It's a 10-layer lasagna laced with COVID.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
It's a 10-layer lasagna laced with COVID. Because then you can stay home for the next week or two. I don't know how long COVID quarantine lasts these days. You know, you stay home for the next week or two watching anime. And you had a tasty lasagna to go down with it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Shit, he's a genius.
Yeah. Just think about all the seasons of Food Wars you could watch in that time. I don't know how many there are, but you could watch them all.
Gonna have to object on that one.
You could watch them all in a week. I've done the math. Anyways, Nathis, what's your recipe?
I was just gonna give you straight up diabetes, so I think Xeno probably wins.
Xeno, you were given a lifetime pass to a brodello containing every waifu you have ever desired. You can only pick one waifu, and you cannot change it day to day. Who are your top 3, and how do you choose?
Oh, God damn it.
I want this documented.
Hestia from Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? 2B from Nier Automata.
Oh, Nier Automata, you say?
You've activated my trap card.
It's been a minute, but would you please reveal Silver's taboo enemy?
Well, here's the problem, though. Like, I don't think anyone has ever put Nier Automata as a taboo before. I'm like, are they gonna start now?
When it comes to waifus, yes.
Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runner.
Okay, so you've selected your 3. How do you choose between them?
What do you mean choose?
You have to pick one to marry.
Oh, shit.
He's already forgotten which ones he's picked.
Fuck, who was the first one I said?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. I'm okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Lucy because I feel like she needs some proper sweet love.
So you're doing it out of charity.
Yeah. No, she deserves love. Yeah, I feel like I could love her the way she needs to be loved and to allow her to feel things and express again. Also, every single time I hear that song, it just makes me cry.
Aww.
So, speaking of vehicles, or the lack thereof, I should say, when it comes to Gundam, you can have any vehicle from any anime excluding Gundams. What would you pick?
I'm trying to think, do I want to go for the tanks in Dominion Tank Police because, like, those things are adorable, tiny. The Tachikomas from Ghost in the Shell. Or there's the other thing that I think is a taboo that I don't want to say.
Is it the Laborers from Pat Labor?
It is the yes. It is.
Yeah.
See, I would have gone with something like either Kaneda's bike or Chris's bike because the motorbikes are just cool.
Yeah, but I don't know how to ride a motorcycle, and
well, the way these ones are designed, even you couldn't fall off them.
I don't know, man.
A first time for everything.
Yeah, I feel like that's a challenge. You know, I like I might not be up for it, but my body's like challenge accepted. So I think it's gonna be the Tachikomas.
Xeno, is there an anime you're curious to watch without knowing anything about it besides the cover art?
It's a very good question.
I'm here to make you think.
You are.
I'm just here to make you angry.
Suffer. God damn it.
Yeah, well, it's Naz's fault anyway. You shouldn't be in this episode. Oh, god damn it, I can't even bloody think of.
Just look at some real quick.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, okay, fine. What is this even? Wait, this is the second season for. I don't know what this is the second season for. Oh no, Delicious in Dungeon. There you go. The promo out of that is just like, yeah, I want that. I want that in my life, and it's Studio Trigger. I need that in my life. It's like, you know, campfire cooking, but in a dungeon, so it's cool. Shots fired.
Oh no! Your item of power that gives you all your tight-fitting combat tutus and moon lasers has been stolen. You have to get it back, but first you have to describe to this magical court, so it can be put into evidence. So, what degenerate item has given Magic Girl Xeno his powers?
Okay, come on, brain. You can think of something that's not just completely and utterly inappropriate.
No, you can't. Don't lie.
No, I really can't. I'm struggling. I'm struggling so much.
This is a court, sir. You're entering evidence.
Ball gag.
Fucking
God.
I hate this. I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't know why I played it so. I just like, I'm just envisioning, like, you know, turning up to combat. It's like,
trying to give the Sailor Moon speech through a bull gag.
BDSM magical girl is best magical girl.
I'm sorry. Gushing over magical girls has destroyed my brain.
Dude, I would have accepted one of your weird hentai statues. Like, that would have been acceptable, but this is unacceptable.
Like, if okay, so seriously, if you haven't watched Gushing Over Magical Girls, you like weird shit and nudity, right? I mean, who doesn't? If you like weird shit, check out Gushing Over Magical Girls. It is like it's the show that you do not want anyone else to just walk in, because it will be a part where it's just like, it's not what it looks like. This is why we got
exactly what it looks like.
Exactly what it looks like.
So, it's funny that in my last question, you mentioned Uncle from Another World, because I have a question themed around that one. If you had a magically endowed family member turn to you as a housemate, how would you use their powers to help you survive in British society?
Well, with the current economic crisis.
With the cost of living rising.
With the way that the trains are right now.
Cure and purification on our teeth.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. Probably with the ability to just prepare cheap, wholesome foods. And because, like, I'm sorry, like, one of the biggest problems we're getting in the UK is just how fucking expensive food's getting. It is so insanely difficult. I don't care if I have to pay for the bills or whatever. If someone could make me a healthy meal, that would be great.
It's funny because in the UK, we always judge how bad the economy is by how expensive a Freddo chocolate bar is getting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 25p now.
Fuck off.
You're kidding.
That's railway robbery.
I was...
God damn it. Oh my god.
Thank you, Lou.
Okay, so how would the inclusion of Gundams, or really any other kind of like anime-inspired urban warfare mechanics, impact the cutthroat battlefield of Monopoly? And why would the inclusion of paper currency make it any different from, say, like Settlers of Catan?
Oh my god. Right, okay. There's two parts to this question. Yes, it would improve Monopoly by like factors of a gajillion, because Monopoly is the most painful board game in existence, because no one wins at fucking Monopoly. It is impossible to win at Monopoly.
No. There is one win state in Monopoly, and that's if you're the therapist observing, trying to identify the psychopath.
Hi, it's me.
I probably was just like, wait, did everyone just put their hands up at the same time? Anyway, yeah, so urban warfare combat, that would be amazing. What you could do is set up garages, mechanic shops, whatever.
You're not American.
I know, it's difficult. Brain. Especially when all anime to do with real robots is American localized. Anyway, so yes, you have garages which will set up, your super robots, your real robots, and you have to deploy them. Much like hotels and houses and things, you got to deploy your mobile suits on Park Avenue and the power stations. And basically, whenever the player mobile fortress, I think they're called mobile fortresses. Anyway, yeah, when the player mobile fortress is going past, they have to do battle, and it becomes like a whole Yu-Gi-Oh situation where all the tiles, where you place your cards, these actual tiles on the game board, Park Avenue and shit. And you just got to get your Exias and your Victory Gundams and your Heavy Arms, and you got to duke it out, and best team wins. That'll make Gundam so much easier.
That's not too far off from what I was expecting. The only thing I didn't quite communicate clearly is the fact that, I'm not talking about a game mechanic. I'm talking about the inclusion of actual giant robots as a mechanic in the game.
Oh, right, okay, that right, but actually in New York. So you actually have this virtual dice that's being rolled for everyone, and you got these Gundams walking around New York. Sorry, I got the scale backwards. It's not virtual Gundams, it's real Gundams playing Monopoly in real life. I misunderstood. And there was also something about why is paper-based currency better than the stuff in Settlers of Catan because no one fucking. I cannot. I know people are gonna be out there and they're gonna like Settlers of Catan, right? But with my dyslexia, I cannot remember all the combinations of everything and what everyone has. Just give me fucking money. That's a number I can fucking understand. Money should be used for goods and services. You can buy many peanuts.
I want peanuts now.
I like peanuts and crunchy bacon.
Waka waka.
All right, Xeno. Every isekai has a protagonist and sometimes a companion. If given the choice, would you want to become the star of this new world or settle for being a side character away from the limelight?
I kind of want to say I want to be the star and just basically show people how to do it right. Because I feel like if I was the side character, I would just be sat there getting frustrated that they're doing it wrong or they're doing it stupidly. And, you know, that like, oh god, I feel like I wanna mention an anime, but I feel like this is potentially gonna be a taboo.
It might not.
Okay, konosuba.
Oh no! Oh, Xeno!
Xeno.
Yeah, I thought it should make taboo.
Our dear guest, Plant of Wisdom, came up with that one. If you'd please reveal it from the list.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, the whole point is like in konosuba, the number of times that they do something and it's so half-baked. And granted, Aqua sat in the cage purifying the water. That was surprisingly smart. Why they didn't rig it up so that they could wheel her out easily or pull her out? I don't fucking know. But
generally they didn't care. That's why. High five.
But yeah, there's oh my god, fucking darkness, dear god. Her standing there and waiting to get crushed by the mobile destroyer fortress, dear god. Yeah, I think I want to be the protagonist and get it done right myself.
Who, Mr. Xeno, do you believe to be the most entertaining anime anti-hero, and what personality trait do they possess that makes them so entertaining?
Okay. I do have a genuine answer, but I need to look up their name because I don't remember their name.
For a well-known speaker on anti-heroes, he does seem to be woefully underprepared.
Look. People have phones. They originally said back when you're a student, like you're not going to carry a calculator with you all the entire time. Well, the answer is yes, you are, and thus I have the internet with me the entire time. So I'm going to look shit up when I want to.
Yeah, can't argue that.
Help you.
Yeah, there we go. I win.
So how do I forget this? How the fuck do I forget this name? Right, most entertaining anti-hero of all known anime is Agent 6 from The Combatants Will Be Dispatched. It's he is out to rule an entire planet and not tell anyone about it. And he does it in the most anti-hero ways possible, to the point of like he's dying out in a desert and he opts to flip up a girl's skirt. There you go. Complete anti-hero. Legend. Agent 6. Can't tell me I'm wrong.
Taking it one step further from Yumikana's premise, I hold that the entirety of Pokemon is basically a tournament arc, if you think about it. How would you approach it differently than Ash did? To not have it take 25 fucking years to actually win.
Step 1, don't release all my good Pokemon. I feel that is a worthy first step.
A bold strategy.
Yeah. Also, learn the names of the Pokemon. Don't call it Rattata, it's Rattata. I had lost a lot of nerd points copying the show as opposed to learning it from the game. And it took me a long time to raise those points back up. What else is there?
Maybe evolve your fucking Pikachu.
Yeah, fuck what the Pikachu wants. Just fucking evolve the damn thing. And I don't know, maybe when you see a legendary Pokemon, actually try and fucking catch the goddamn thing. Does he ever get a single legendary in the entirety of his career? I mean, this is probably a question that no one can answer.
I don't think he does. He befriends a lot of them, but I don't think he ever technically catches any of them.
Right. So like here's a step one, right? Maybe fucking capture one, and then, you know, instead of wasting 25 years of your 10-year-old life actually trying to fucking become you could do it in like, I don't know, maybe 2.
On this season of Pokemon, Xeno introduces competitive Smogon usage to the world of Pokemon.
Smogon? I have no idea what Smogon is.
It's the website people use to track competitive usage.
All right, well, that's it. You know, there's not really much sense of putting an outro here, but this is it. This is the end of the episode. And yeah, winding down time and over.